Okay. You guys heard the recording sound start, right?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Does someone want to go over, let me see, sorry. The adjusting entries that they have?
So for line 1, I did supplies expense and then supplies for the 24,400 or 22,400. And then I did insurance expense and prepaid insurance for $637.50. Next was depreciation expense and accumulated depreciation for the building at $36,000. Then depreciation expense and accumulated depreciation for the equipment at $48,000. Next, I did deferred service revenue and service revenue for $1,280. After that was interest expense and interest payable for $4,000. And then the utilities expense and utilities payable for $1,580.
Okay. So I've got a couple that are different than that.
Yeah, so do I.
I don't remember exactly how I did this, so let me go back to the exam page and see if we can figure this out.
Huh?
What numbers did you guys have different?
I had the first 4 different.
I have the first one, like the 2400 the same, but I have the second, third, fourth, and fifth one different. And then I have another one that you didn't say.
Yeah, I think that's what mine was like too.
Is that
Okay.
the number 7 is the accounts receivable?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I have.
Okay. I want to see if you guys are matching mine then at least. So I have the first one for 2400, the same. And then the second one I have insurance expense and prepaid, and then I have 1275. Do you guys have that?
Yes, I have that.
Okay. And then for the third one I have depreciation expense and then the for 3000.
I have depreciation expense for 7,000.
I have it for
accumulated
7,000.
depreciation for building for
Oh,
3,000
okay.
and equipment for 4,000.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yep.
well, it's that. Yeah, I have the 7,000 for the depreciation. I did like I'm talking about the adjusting entries. I did 2 separate ones. I don't know if we're supposed to do a 3-line for that. I guess you could do a 3-line, huh?
I did a 3-line for that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, okay. That I'd probably do a 3-line now that you guys brought that up. That actually makes more sense. And then I have
3-line for it because it had both of them in the same
yeah.
for the
I
adjusting.
probably wasn't supposed to separate them, so I probably did that part wrong. I just did 2 separate, but yeah, I have 7,000 total for the
Okay.
depreciation expense. And then for the deferred revenue, I have 1,600.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then the 4,000, 15,800, and then the 1,580.
Yeah.
And then do you guys have the accounts receivable for 960?
I do.
Okay. So it
Yeah,
looks like
that's
you're
what I
the
have.
same at least.
Probably forgot that part, yeah.
It's okay. I was like, I messed up on the 3-line. I forgot about that. I forgot those existed.
Right, me too.
Okay. And then does someone want to read over their adjusted trial balance, or would you want me to do that?
I can do that.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go down the line for the names and then I'll do the
Okay.
Actually, no, I won't do that. That'll be confusing. I'll just go down the line. So for cash, I have 82,600. Accounts receivable, I have 79,360. Supplies is 4,800. Inventory is 120,000. Prepaid insurance is 3,825. For building, I have 240,000, and then equipment is 128. And then I have the depreciation for building and equipment. I have them on separate lines. The first one's for the building for 3,000, and then I have equipment for 4. And then I have those on the credit side.
Mhm.
And for accounts payable, also on the credit side for 71,400. Deferred service revenue, again on the credit side for 1280. Note payable for 200 grand. Also on the credit side, interest payable is 4 grand. Utilities payable 1580. Common stock 176. Retained earnings 141,420. Also all on the credit side. And then I have dividends on the debit for 2,400. And then I have sales at 560 on the credit side. Service revenue for 2,560, also on the credit side. And then the rest of these are debits. I have cost of goods sold for 320, operating expenses at 24,000, salaries expense at 144 grand, supplies expense for 2,400, insurance expense at 1,275, depreciation expense at 7,000, interest expense at 4,000, utilities at 1,580. And they both add up to the same amount on both sides.
Okay, so in the liability section, I had different on a couple of them.
What did you have?
So for the credits, I had accumulated depreciation for building of 3,000, equipment for 4,000, accounts payable, I had 71,000. Utilities payable, I had 1,580. Deferred service revenue, 1,280. Interest payable, 4,000. Notes payable, 200,000. Retained earnings, 141,000. And common stock for 176,000.
That's what I have.
Okay, I thought I heard a couple different numbers on. at
No,
least
the only
now.
ones that I heard differently were the accounts payable. I have 71,400.
Yeah,
And
I have that.
for retained earnings, I have 141,420.
Yeah, that's also what I have.
Okay.
Did your total add up to 1165 240?
Yes, that's what I have.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I have for the total too. But my numbers are different than yours on those couple then. We may have to look into that of figuring out why.
Let me add them real quick.
Yeah, you might have also just like looked at it and like typed like you might have written down the wrong number but was looking at the Excel and like added up the correct number.
Alright, let me take a look.
Were we supposed to do this by hand?
Oh, you're right, I did. I have it correct on my Excel.
Okay.
Okay, so I was like, yeah, it's probably what I do that all the time, so I switch my numbers around, so I always have to double check. Okay, so if we're getting to the same total, then I think we're going pretty good so far.
Yeah, I think my numbers are just gonna be way off because I messed up on the depreciation stuff, so.
It's okay. At least the individual portion isn't actually graded.
I'm correct, yeah.
So I was like, I guess that's all that matters. It was like at least the group one's the actual grade.
Yeah.
Right.
Depreciation can be hard though sometimes, at least for
I
me.
Yeah.
So I
Only
added
those
them up
numbers
and
look high.
that's what it is. It's 1165 240.
Yeah, okay. Okay, I think we're doing good so far then. And then what'd you guys get for the 3 like totals that we had to get to?
The 3 totals?
Oh, sorry, for like the net income and then the total assets and the stockholders' equity.
Oh, okay.
Is this for part C or part D?
Oh, I was just gonna do C, D, and E because I mean, if we have the same numbers, then
Oh, okay, yeah, you can go ahead.
I got 58,305 for C.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I
Okay.
have.
And then for D, I have 651, 585.
Okay.
And then I have for E, I have 373, 325.
Yep, that's what I have.
Okay. And then question 2. Do you want me to go over my list, my income statement? Is that fine?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so I have sales revenue for 5920, well, thousand, like 5,920.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. Sorry guys, I'm really bad at numbers, even though I'm in accounting. Cost of goods sold is 4,400,000. Gross profit is 1,520,000.
Okay.
And for operating expenses, I'm just gonna say the total, or I guess I can do selling expenses. I have 400,000. General and admin, I have 290,000. Restructuring costs, I have 180,000. And then I have 870 for the total. And then that brings my operating income to 650. And then for non-operating expenses, I have interest revenue 40,000. Interest expense is going to be negative 20,000. Loss on sale of investments is going to be negative 10,000. So then my total for the non-operating expenses is 10,000. So the income before taxes is 660.
Okay.
And then my income tax expense is 264,000, which brings the income from continuing operations to 396.
Yep.
And I have my my like discontinued operations. I have the unrealized losses on investments net of tax as negative 90,000. Foreign currency translation gains net of tax 157,200. And then that brings my net income total to 463,200.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I just did the per share as well, which I'm sure.
Can you tell your total again? It was 463,200.
Yes.
Okay.
What did you get for your per shares? That's the one part I was a little iffy on.
I got the income from continuing operations as 3.96. And then the unrealized losses is negative 0.9. And then the foreign currency is 1.57. So my total is 4.63 for the net income. Because it was
So you
100,000.
did the per share for the your net income?
Yeah, because I was just going off the books examples. They just have like the income from the continuing operations and then like the discontinued operations per share. Are you supposed to do it for all of them?
I just did the 396 divided by the 100 grand, and that's how I got 3.96 per share.
Oh, for the continuing operations.
Yeah.
Okay.
I only did it for the unrealized loss, foreign currency, and then adding them together for the comprehensive income. So I will add the net income one in for mine.
Yeah, I just did the net income because I wasn't sure. I was just kind of going off the books examples, like what I saw before. And I
Yeah,
was
and I
just
think
hoping.
that's how it was in the homeworks too.
Okay.
Okay. Did anyone do this in Excel or do we have to retype it right now, do you think?
I have everything except for the adjusting journals and the this problem 2 in Excel right now.
Okay.
I
Do you
did
think
everything
Oh,
by
sorry.
hand.
Yeah, I did everything by hand. So I was thinking, could we use your Excel and just add on what we don't have and then just submit that?
Yeah.
Do you think that'd be easier? No. Just so it doesn't take as much time. We could probably get done by 6:30, 6:45.
Let me go ahead and just email it to you, since you're gonna have the recording, since it all has to be submitted together.
Yeah, that's fine. And then I'll just share my screen and we can add or change whatever we need to, whatever we agree on.
All right, I emailed it to you.
Okay. Have you guys been liking this class so far?
Yeah.
This semester's just been rough.
Yeah.
It has, but I feel like for me, it's going by pretty quickly.
Yeah, I know. Like we're already in this is week 4. Next week is week 5, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going by fast. It's just like a lot this semester. Okay, I just got it. Let me download it.
And we'll want to make sure to double check all the formatting for submitting it.
Yeah, I think we have to add a page 1 to do the. Let me look really quick.
Yeah, page 1 is supposed to have our names, date, time, location, and the link to the video.
Oh, okay, that's where I add the link
And
at.
then the page 2 and 3 is for all the accounting cycle. And then page 4 for the comprehensive income statement.
Okay. Let me share my screen. And then I'll probably just have one of you tell me what to put down. So that way I don't have to keep switching tabs to like the thingy. Let me go. I'm just gonna put I'm just gonna put names. So we have to have all of our names. Sorry guys, I'm not gonna be very fast at this. I'll try my best. And then it was Mikayla. I'm sorry, I'm trying to remember. Mikayla Wilson, right?
Yes.
And then it was Yadira. And then what was your last name? It was like
Machen.
Machen. And then it was another M. Sorry, what was your name again? I'm so sorry.
Savanah. Savanah
Huh?
Wilcox. It's Savanah Wilcox.
It was the W. Yeah. Wilcox. Okay, yeah. Okay. Hopefully those are. Let me zoom in so you guys can see better. Okay. Let me know if I spelled anything wrong. And then what else do we have to add on this page?
The date
The
and time.
link to the Zoom. Or yeah, date and time.
Wait. And then okay, and then the Zoom link, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then I'll just add that in here when we're done. And then we have to have 4 pages, right? Because we have to do the second page is going to be the adjusting entries, right?
It just says page 2 and 3 is for the accounting cycle.
Okay, I'm just going to put problem 1 then again. Okay, never mind.
Put page 2.
I'll just do. I guess I could probably just put that. Okay. And then the adjusting entries. Did you guys add the dates for your adjusting entry? I did. I don't know if anyone
I
else did.
didn't, but we probably should.
Okay.
I didn't either.
I'm not sure if it's a big deal, but. And then I added the account numbers too.
Yeah.
Okay. I have. And then someone just correct me if you see anything wrong, okay? Oh, there's only 2. And then. I guess I should probably put them all as 3/31, huh? Because that's the day that we technically
Doing
adjust.
the entries.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oops. Let me change those. I was like, yeah, actually, I just thought about that. Okay, and then I'm dumb. I guess I can just add in. I'm making this so hard on myself. Okay. No, do not do that. I probably should have just done this beforehand. I didn't think about this. Are you guys nervous for the first test?
Yes.
I'm quite nervous as well. Just the way that she was explaining everything, it just seems so like hard. She was like, "Oh, they're gonna be super hard." I'm really nervous.
And went out of her way to mention that she gets the worst grades on this test.
Yeah, I was like, "Oh, thank you for my nerves."
Well, and then the fact that it's not going to have any kind of drop down or any template for any of these.
Yeah, I know them, but it's like memorizing them in the moment. I don't know. I'm also just a really bad test taker. I get really nervous during exams and I just forget everything. So that's gonna be so good.
Were we planning on doing the depreciation expense together or separate like that?
Oh yeah, sorry. That's my bad. Let me just. There we go. Thank you for reminding me. Sorry, I'm going off my notebook. So I was like, yeah, just please let me know if you see anything that you do not like. Do you think I have to tab the credits, or do you think she's not going to be like?
No, I think on here it should be fine.
Okay, I just wanted to see what you guys thought. Also, let me know if I spelled anything wrong. I'm really bad at English. So I'm assuming everyone here is all an accounting major, correct?
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
Oh, what major are you in?
I'm majoring in business administration, but with a minor in accounting.
Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. Is anyone doing like finance as well, or is it just accounting?
I'm just an accounting major.
Yeah, just accounting.
Okay.
Are any of you guys in Beta Alpha side?
No, but I was thinking about joining. I'm just not sure if I'm gonna have time for the meetings. It's like the big one. Just because I work a lot, so
Yeah, that's been the biggest thing for me is I work full time and I joined this semester. And so the meetings every Wednesday, plus you have to have 6 hours of community service each semester. So it does take up a decent amount of time.
yeah. See, yeah, that's like why I'm like, I don't know if I have time. So like, I just don't want to join it and then like not be able to like go to any of the events.
I will say even the couple of meetings that we've had this semester, they have been very helpful though.
Really?
Yeah, because we've done 4 firm visits already. As well as we had a meet the firm event where 15 different firms were there. And so we've got to ask a lot of questions and see the differences between a lot of the firms already. And
Yeah.
even talking the differences between tax and audit. So it's been really helpful for trying to figure out what firm you might want to apply to and which direction you want to go.
Yeah. Are you wanting to do public or are you wanting to do private?
I'm thinking public.
Okay. Yeah. See, I'm on the private side. I'm an accounting intern for a company. And like I really enjoy my company.
Yeah.
So like I'm hoping I can stay with them, but I do think it'd be good just to like, get my, like learn more about others. Just because like for a backup option, because you never know what can happen happen in the future. But I was like, I'm just not like, are they mainly like public firms that are showing up, or there are some like firm? Yeah.
Pretty much the 15 main public firms that are in the Boise area are the ones that we've been getting to talk to and visit.
Yeah. Okay. And then on this page, we have to have the adjusted trial balance. Or I guess I could put the adjusted trial balance on the last page and then do the 3 on this page.
Yeah, so if you scroll up on that page 3, I do have it written out there and we can just make any adjustments you guys see.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Yes.
Oh, no, I
You
did
scroll
it.
back over to the side.
Yeah.
It's that one right there. Your cursor's over.
Yeah, right here. Okay. Let me see. 79, 360, 40, or 120. Sorry, if you guys hear my cat, she is literally scratching at the door trying to get in so bad. I was like, if you hear thumping, that's just her. She is very needy. Okay, I have this exact setup. So does anyone else see anything that we need to change? I think it looks good.
Do you have the earnings per share on there?
Oh yeah, let's add. Oh,
Did
I don't
you
think I
scroll
do
down?
earnings per share on this one. This one was just the adjusted trial balance.
Oh,
And then-
okay.
okay, and then you have everything over here. 58, 305.
My only suggestion is that you kind of like clean it up a little bit in there so that she sees our work on there and not just her instructions.
Yeah.
You think I should just like delete this whole section over here?
Yeah, we could even delete all the instructions at the bottom,
At the
probably.
bottom. Okay, let me just what is it? Clear formatting or whatever. Or maybe I do just click. Oof. Okay, that
Yeah, I
yep.
referenced them.
Should I just like highlight it? Because I could just like highlight these cells. I mean, maybe not in like a bright color, but like do like an orange. Because that way it just like stands out,
Mm-hmm.
she can see it.
I think that's fine.
Okay, and then that's all for problem 1. And then did you guys see anything else? I think it looks that's exactly what I have, so. The only thing I would change here is just add a can I do that? Let me just go like this instead of
Yeah, that might be the only thing is that I know on the balance sheet, the dollar signs kind of translated through where they shouldn't be.
I mean, if anything, I could just make it all dollar, or do you guys not want to do that?
Oh, we're supposed to have the proper formatting to where only the top one and the debits and credits have it.
Let me just change this to 71,400. So,
They
like I said,
added the dollar sign back.
did it?
Yeah.
I wonder if I should just delete this.
So click on that cell again, and at the top you see it says currency where you would add that dollar sign. Change that to just a regular number where it says that. General.
There we go. Okay. Okay. And then should I add? I'm probably just gonna add these as dollar signs then. Just so I don't know how much this really matters, but yeah, I mean I think it looks good. Are you guys good with this?
Yep.
Looks good to me.
Okay. And then let's do the
Sorry, did we adjust the dollar signs that were on the balance sheet as well? Yeah, so like the accounts payable one and should be gone, and then so it's the total assets and
well, shouldn't the total assets, shouldn't like the totals have the dollar signs?
oh yeah, that's right.
Total.
All right, so it was just the one then.
Should I take this one off? Because I don't think, do these need it? I don't think balance sheets need dollar signs right here, do they?
Yeah, go ahead and take that off, I think.
Okay. And then yeah, just the totals have like the total assets, current assets, total assets, current liabilities, total liabilities, and then let me add a dollar sign to the owner's equity.
Then should we also add the dollar sign to the total long-term liability and the PPE?
Yeah, probably, huh? Wait. Oh, that just looks. Let me just do this on all of them. It'll just make it look similar, I guess. I mean, I don't know how much into aesthetics she's going to be going into this, but
Yeah, just one thing, if you control click, you can click more than one cell.
Oh yeah, you can
can
just
edit more
click
than
like
one cell at a
the
time.
T at the top, and it'll do that whole row as it.
oh, you just want. Oh yeah. And then I might just go like, oops, wrong way. Will it not do it this way? Okay. Wait. Oh, shoot. Okay. There. I don't think it really matters over here. Let me. I don't know whether if I should. Let me just do the same thing. Just make them all.
Oh, then that's with the total. Because those ones are referenced to the original.
Well, did it change? It didn't. I don't think it changed anything, did it?
Oh, I guess not.
I think sometimes when the cells are just like a little too small, it will do that. Okay, but that made them all. My goodness, sorry guys, I'm making this so much harder than it needs to be. Okay. I like it.
Accumulated depreciation still has one.
Yeah, but this one's the first one in the credit.
Oh, yep, you're right.
Okay, well, whatever. I think this looks fine. I think this is fine. I don't think she's gonna get too mad about the decimal places or anything, because it's not like we're going into decimal places. She also did not specify, so I think this looks good. Okay.
I think that looks fine.
Yeah.
I don't think anything else needs to be done to it.
No, I don't think so either. Yeah, because it has the. Okay, like, I was gonna put the name, but I don't think that really matters too much either. And then let me just put the income statement, if I can spell. Okay.
So this one, she does specify making sure that this one is in proper form. So, shouldn't it be the statement of comprehensive income instead of income statement?
Yeah, I can do that. Okay. And then for this one, okay, let me just start typing out all of the good. Okay.
For a lot of these, if you don't want to type them all out, you could just reference the account names in the box.
Yeah, you're right. I should just do that. I guess for the ones that I income and then... Do you think she'll want me to do the like tabs, like tab it in for like these three, so that they're kind of like
You
indented?
could move it a cell over and then make cell L smaller and like so it looks tabbed. I don't know exactly how to tab in Excel.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Anyone knew? Oh wait, is this it?
Oh.
Okay. And I'll just do that for like these, and then for the... Oops, I did the wrong one. Let me go back. It was this one. Okay. So I think total operating and then operating. Okay, and then non-operating. Oh. Interest, revenue. And then I have... Okay, and then income before taxes, and then...
Did we want one in there that's the total of the non-operating?
Yeah, I can do that. Okay, and then income before taxes, and then income tax expense. And then income from continuing operations. I do not want you tapped over. Okay, and then do you guys have yours labeled as other comprehensive income or discontinued operations? For the unrealized and the foreign.
I have it just directly underneath the continuing operations.
I have
mean,
it under other comprehensive income.
So do I.
Okay.
I don't think it matters too much. I think it's more of a an eye thing, you know, so it just looks. Foreign currency translation. X, and then total other comprehensive operations. So let me do these two indented, and then I have net income. Okay. And then I'll add the per share at the end. Okay, so I'm gonna do move it over one. $5.9. And then I'm sure she's gonna want the lines in here. I'll do those at the end too.
On income statements, isn't it all in the same column?
That's what I thought.
I thought they were like kind of like to the left a little bit, just to show for like just like the 3, and then you do the total to the right. Let me show you what.
Only on balance sheets.
Because then like I have like the total. Because in the book they're like slightly to the left. So like it's not like a debits and credits type thing. It's just to show like these 3 and then like the total of these 3 here. I can put them all in the right. It's not going to bother me. Do you want me to move them over?
Well, no.
Because yeah, normally you have like the line here and then like, it's like I'll put the line here. I think it's just for like then again, I also think it is more of just like it's like an eye thing. It's not actually needed.
Yeah, just Googling images of it. Most of them are all in one line, but there are ones where like the gross profit and like the total operating expenses are over to the right.
Okay, I mean, I'll just move it over. I'll just make things easier. And then okay, let me just type it in. Okay, and then operating income. Okay. I guess it doesn't matter. Okay, and then let me add the per share. And then nope. Wait, why am I not just doing this? So dumb. Okay. And then okay, and then let me add the lines. Did you guys add a line underneath this so that the total operating expenses is on their own, or should I just leave it like this? Because I can
I would probably add the line underneath the operating income.
and then add one. Or so you don't want one here? Or should I take away one, like this one?
I think it's good how it is.
Like that? Okay. And then I have one here. And here, right? Yes. And then I got the total, and then I have this, and then skip that one. So then, yeah, there's the total. Yeah. Let me know if you want me to change anything. And then I have a double line underneath my one above. Okay, and then let me add and then okay. Let me know if I should change anything. And then I'm probably just going to highlight this as well.
Just another nitpicky thing about formatting. We need to do the company name right above income statement and then for December 31st, 2023.
Okay. Let me where's like the
Emergent Center is right next to the tab one. There you go.
okay. And then because you put the name above and then the date below, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Can I not? I guess I can move it to the top once I'm done. And then this one was December 31, 2023. Well, I guess I don't think she's gonna. There. And then let me add. Why is that so tiny?
You changed the sizes of it on the right hand side. Yeah.
Okay, and then it was Jeter Inc. And let me make that there. Okay. anything else you want me to change? I should probably actually add the, is there a way to add like the, oh yeah, probably right there, the commas, huh? Yeah, that looks so much better. Okay. Okay.
The only thing I can think of is whether we want, this problem and the other problems to all have the same formatting. Cause like,
I mean-
I didn't put the lines underneath the totals, I just bolded the account name. So whether we wanted to adjust those so that they're all the same or not.
Well, you don't need lines for the adjusted trial balance, do you? I thought it was just for like income statements and balance sheets, which technically we didn't need to do that for the other one, but obviously to find the totals we did. So I think she's more so looking for the math on those ones.
Yeah, I think so
Alright.
too. I didn't put lines on anything.
Alright, I'm good with leaving it then.
Okay. And then I will, I guess I can stop recording now. Let me save this. Didn't she want all of her names in the title of this? Or was it just on the first page?
Just says page 1 group member names, and it just says one group member will submit an Excel sheet as a PDF.
Okay. So then I'll have to. Okay, let me finish. Let me quit recording so that the recording doesn't take as long to download, because it takes like an hour to 2 hours, depending how long.